We'll start with number 1, the Philadelphia Eagles, Jeff. This is a no-brainer. The returning, defending NFC champions. You can't debate whether or not the Eagles shouldn't be number 1. I think number 2, and the team that you have to just say it's the truth. The Niners have gotten better. They got John Hargraves. They've made significant upgrades. The problem with the Niners is what's going on with Brock Purdy? What's Trey Lance going to look like? We like to believe Brock Purdy is the starter, but what does any of that mean? And look, I really considered putting Seattle here at 3. I really did.
Wow.
I really wanted to put Seattle at 3, but I've got the better quarterback. I think roster to roster, I don't blame anybody giving Seattle the advantage or Detroit. I can make cases for both. To me, it's dead even. And yes, they have the more proven coach, but I do like Jared Goff much more than Geno Smith. That's going to be the difference maker for me. Lions are going to be at 3 in this scenario. I think they had a good draft. I don't like where Jahmyr Gibbs was picked. I mean, you know how I feel about that. But the reality is they got 4 quality football players in the first 2 rounds.
Right.
They drafted a potential future backup, future starter maybe in the NFL in the 3rd round in Hendon Hooker. No pressure there. I think the Lions overall had a good draft. We'll talk about positional value and what that means coming up in the next segment. But I think they're the 3rd best team in the NFC. I don't think they have an excuse at all this year. And if I'm being honest with you, there's a huge gap after 4. Seattle, I think, narrowly, just behind Detroit. And I wouldn't be mad at anybody that had Seattle ahead of Detroit.